Hey everyone, so today I have a first impression video for you and it was with a mascara. I'm always on the hunt to finding a great new drugstore mascara just because the high-end ones are simply out of my budget for the moment. So I decided to pick up the CoverGirl Super Sizer Lash Blast Mascara. It looks like this in the packaging. I picked it up at Target for $9.99, so the price may vary at different locations where you might find this. And I have pretty long lashes, but my thing is that I want them to be thicker and have more volume, and I've heard that this is a great mascara for volume. I have heard that it's a bit of a drier mascara, which I'm not normally a fan of, but I figured I would try it out anyways. And in case you're wondering, this is in the number 800 Very Black. So lately for summer, one of my favorite looks have just been going like completely natural. Like I've just been letting my hair air dry. This is what my hair looks like. I haven't done anything to it since I got out of the shower other than brushed it. I've just been filling my brows in, not really wearing any makeup. I think it's a good thing to give our faces a break from makeup every now and then. Although today I did put a little bit of concealer on my under eyes because they were pretty dark. So anyways, adding some mascara to this is just adding like a little bit of pop without it being too much, which is a great look for summer. So let's see what this mascara claims to do. It says that it will transform the smallest lashes, and you're supposed to slightly twirl the lash styler as you apply. Removes easily with soap and water. Hypoallergenic. Suitable for contact lens wearers. For bold look, try the liquid liner in shadow quads. So it doesn't really say anything about what the mascara is supposed to do. It just says that it will provide bold corner-to-corner volume fanned out lashes. So let's go ahead and see what this stuff can do. So the packaging, it is a pretty thick tube. And then the wand is like a bit of an inverted, but like it gets bigger towards the end. So when you turn it, it doesn't look like it has very long bristles on certain sides, like it's almost flat on certain sides, and it has like about 4 rows of bristles. It's a very different brush because normally I have bristles all around. These are definitely plastic bristles, but it's just kind of interesting how the wand is shaped. So let me go ahead and start applying this. Okay, so this is what the mascara looks like with 2 coats on. It's definitely a thick, clumpy mascara, even with, I was trying to be very careful because I know, since I do like wet mascaras, I know that they can clump up very easily. And with this one, I was trying to work with it and just kind of get my lashes to sort of spread out. And I was trying to work with it and just really twirl the wand to like get to comb through to really separate them, but they were just wanting to go like back together. As you can see, I did get like a little bit of transfer on my eyelid, which is normal. I pretty much had that happen with all mascaras. My mascara feels really heavy. It feels pretty wet for this being like a drier formula. I felt like this was just as difficult to work with as a wet formula mascara would be to work with. So yeah, I would definitely say you need to work quickly with this mascara. The longer that you would wait to apply a second coat or more layers, I would feel like the more clumpy and difficult it would be to comb through your lashes and to get a nice separation. I think my lashes are going through like a weird growth thing, like where they're shedding and regrowing because some of them are not laying completely nicely. So this may not be the best representation of this mascara. I didn't realize my lashes were coming in so wonky until I went to go put mascara on. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and catch this eye up and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is what the second eye looks like. I'm sorry if my eyes are going crazy. I live in a high-rise building and it was very cloudy, and now the sun is starting to come out and it's like shining directly into my eyeballs. So I'm trying not to let my eyes water, but this is what the second coat, 2 coats on each eye look like. I'm not a fan of this for my bottom lashes. I like my bottom lashes to look just as thick and like, I guess, spiky as my top lashes, and I feel like that really didn't accomplish well to me. It smeared like heck on my under eye area, and it just kind of clumped up more than anything, so I wouldn't really recommend this as a bottom lash mascara. This one definitely separated more. I feel like my lashes look a lot more fanned out on my right eye and a lot more spiky, so I really like the intensity, and it looks like, oops. You can definitely tell like the darkness on the lash line. That's one of the main things I look for in mascaras, especially because I've really been into no liner looks or just like a natural look where I just want to put mascara on. I really like having my lash line defined because my lashes are naturally more like a blondish color. So I really like having my lash line defined. I want it to be known that I am wearing mascara. I really love having like super dark black mascara. As far as coloring goes, I think that this is a decently black mascara. And again, this is the very black one, so I would assume that the black one is a little bit more of a charcoaly color. I will say before I applied, I did curl my lashes, so I forgot to say at the beginning of the video. Other than that, I feel like this was a little finicky to work with. One of my favorite drugstore mascaras is the Rimmel, I don't even know what it's called. I didn't know what it's called because I use it in all my videos. The Rimmel Lash Accelerator, I really love this one, and I feel like maybe because I'm more used to this one, I can work with it a lot more quickly on my lashes. I just feel like this one took longer to apply because you really have to like comb through your lashes. Sorry, I thought there was like a mascara flake in my eye or something. So anyways, application was a little bit difficult. This is still wet, even though it's been a couple minutes since I applied it. So another thing to be cautious of is that there is some dry time with these lashes. It is now around 11:30 in the morning, so I will go ahead and check back throughout the day, let you guys know how the curl holds up in these lashes, if it flakes, if it smudges more. I am going to go ahead and go into my bathroom and take a Q-tip and clean up the smudges on my under eyes, and that transferred on to my lids. So I will let you know how it goes in a couple of hours. Okay, so it is now the end of the night for me. It is 9:35 p.m. So I've had this mascara on for about 10 hours, and I really haven't noticed much difference at all since I first put it on. Hopefully I'm not too shaky with the camera. Yeah, it held the curl very well. I don't have any smudging under my eye, and I didn't have it flake off or anything throughout the day. The mascara just feels, it's not like a soft mascara, it's definitely more like stiff feeling. So I definitely feel like it made my lashes stand out. Even if I look at myself in the distance, like you can tell that I'm wearing mascara. So I'm really interested to wear this with a makeup look and to see how it looks with that. The only thing that I have to say is to just be careful to make sure you don't put too many layers on or wait too long to put layers on, because it can get clumpy pretty easily. I'm pretty happy with the result. I just feel like it's a little bit finicky because to really spread your lashes out and to prevent them from clumping, I feel like you do have to put in a little bit more work and like really get it in there and turn the wand to make sure that they don't stick together. And it would also be a good idea to have a mascara comb nearby to also help out with that. So my final thoughts with this are that it's a really great drugstore mascara if you're looking for something to definitely give you a noticeable look with your lashes. So if you want to go ahead and check it out, I think it's worth the $10. And I hope you guys found this helpful, and I'll see you next time. Bye!